I have made cupcakes for you.
Misha waves at me as soon as I enter and starts talking before I even make my way across the classroom.
Oh wait, I have to do this other reference. Do you love me, Hitchin? Do you love me? I'd kill for you. You know I would. I'm trying to somehow reference the Future Diaries, but I almost completely removed everything from that show. The only thing that I remember is that there is a completely batshit insane pink-haired yandere, because they always have to be pink-haired.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I've seen that anime, Yuno Gasai.
It's so bad.
Uh,
Anyway, how was your festival? Did you have fun?
Still somewhat undecided on that. I'd say probably. Why?
Just asking.
Her eyes glint in a way that tell me she's not just asking. I can't even start to guess her motives, though.
Mm-hmm.
As the well-timed entrance of the English teacher prevents us from talking further, Misha falls back to plan B.
Too close for comfort.
Oh, note.
I was here all day with Shichan. We had a lot of fun.
Are you trying to tell me we should have been with you? Weren't you supposed to be doing work?
Don't worry, everything went really well.
Okay, that's a bit concerning. I don't reply to that, and she leaves me alone after Shizune demands her attention.
Misha, I demand your attention.
My own attention, on the other hand, is directed out the windows. Of course!
Everybody seems to be fixated with the window as the escape plan.
I just realized, even the game's fixated on the window because it's panning closer to the window. Now that I look at it from here, through the window and the foliage just outside, the sky seems smaller.
That's a bit disconcerting.
I catch only small glimpses of blue. Everything else is clutter of noise, right in the middle of my field of vision.
My field of vision.
What experience did Rin want out of staring at the sky? Surely she's done it before. Everyone has. It's no use trying to guess her mind, but if I don't do that, then I have no excuse for not concentrating on the teacher's words. Ah, girl troubles. Am I right, man?
Mm-hmm.
I look at this.
Wait, what?
I said girl troubles. Am I right, Madhog?
I wouldn't know about that.
I look at the scribbles appearing on the blackboard, trying to figure out their meaning with little success. English really is not my favorite subject. We have a strong mutual dislike for each other.
Really? I wouldn't be able to tell from this perfectly written and syntactically correct English phrases you've been spouting since the beginning of this game.
I hate English. It cut in front of me in line for the
English kill my parents. And the curtains, and back to the Fowis painting in the hallway.
Thick, hot afternoon light invades the corridor, making the air feel heavy and lazy.
Am I the only one who thinks the last scene was completely pointless?
Yes, I think the scene was completely pointless as well. It just didn't seem like it did anything other than set up the fact that he's thinking about Rin and her experience. My body feels weighed down by it as I drag it 2 doors down the hallway to the art classroom. Maybe this is
in retrospect, it was actually a good scene. He's distracted by the outside world and the sky because with the connection with rain. Yes, in retrospect, it's a good scene. Yes. It's Misha. It was completely useless.
That's the only thing. That's the only thing I could think of as well. Was pointless to the scene. Okay, maybe this is part of the reason why I didn't join any clubs before. Afternoons just aren't suited for activity. Oh my god, there's people!
How lazy could you possibly be, first off? And second of all, a new artwork!
Hey look! There's me over there! Without my fedora!
Hey, do I see Rain back in the?
Yes, you do, right here in the background.
And also, is there a young clone of Madhog? Because I see he's missing an ear, or am I mistaken?
I
Is he
see
missing
something on it. It's
think
got a
he's-
band-aid on his ear.
Oh, brother. And
Okay.
what's the girl doing there? What is she? No, not the ones that's standing. What is she holding there?
A dead body.
No, that is Amy's after-school activities. Let's not get those mixed up.
Oh, okay, then she's got a picnic hidden in there then.
Let's just read.
I knock on the door of the art room and open it. A girl who is possibly doing something important with the scroll of paper she's carrying turns to reckon me and smiles in a sweet, if a bit confused manner. She teleported!
That was scary. Oh my god, look at those dead fish eyes. You can tell she's not a main character because her model is not as polished as the rest, or as particular as the other ones.
Yes. Her eyes are also not colourful.
Yes, dead fish eye, that's the scary part.
Okay.
Huh?
This is the art club, right?
Yeah, you're interested in joining.
Yeah, in fact, I might already have done so, but we'll see. I give her a weak smile and her own widens a notch, making me feel less nervous. Are you sure about that?
I actually feel a bit more nervous. You're too close for comfort.
Then again, I think you should be nervous considering I'm in there apparently. Great. Oh wait.
I was seeing where's there where the teaching us here? Shaggy.
Without even... Oh my god, more people here. We can make fun of. Without even scouting the room for a good spot, I walk quickly to the back of the room and settle myself on a free seat, apart from everyone else. Okay, this guy is flirting, and this person here is questioning their life. I have no idea what I'm saying. A few other members are lounging in their seats waiting for the teacher. Rin sits alone in a window seat, looking outside. Oh geez, just like main characters do. We have so much in common. Cheese must be made for us. She's the only person here that I know, although a guy I never really gotten along with from my own classes here too. Is it me?
I'm not surprised with how social you are.
Nobody else comes to greet me. Maybe introductions are left for later? So I just settle for silent observation as well. One boy has sunglasses on, an odd sight indoors were we not at Yamaku. I bet he's the blind student Rin was talking about.
Davar, are you blind?
Not last I checked. Otherwise, how could I be reading this? Unless I'm doing it with my mind.
Unless that Davar is you in the future, because I see as a bit grayish hair. Maybe it's you when you get old. Except you have to go to school again because of some comedic hijinks in which it turns out you have to redo university because the society didn't recognize your degree and you had to do this in order to keep your job. Yeah, it's
the wait proves to be extremely short.
It's that episode of Flintstones, and also that episode of The Simpsons. A lot of episodes actually.
Yeah. Nomiya walks over and stands behind his desk in 3 long strides, then gives a smile and flamboyant greeting.
Hello, Fat Tim Curry. How are you? Good afternoon, everyone. First things first, Hisao there is a new member, so everyone get along with him.
He winks at me unsettlingly.
Ah.
Call the police. All 8 members of the club, including myself, answer his greeting with considerably less enthusiasm. Still, people finally straighten up in their seats and begin to pay attention.
Okay, enthusiasm, Davar, right now. Hey, woohoo, art. That's fantastic. Okay, let's get this over with before I get.
I want to get home.
I should have jumped Amy's club so I could kill people. I think some of you still have projects to work on, so please continue with those if you like. I am just a sweet art teacher. As for the rest, I was thinking that today we could do some rough studies, if you know what I'm saying.
Nope, nope. Nope.
Come back, Navar, come back here.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, brother.
I think I've probably squeezed too much out of that joke, but...
How does that sound?
No!
Oh my, you can hear Nurse George Takei a mile from here.
Nobody answers except with some unintelligible murmurs, which Nomiya apparently interprets as unanimous approval.
All right then, everyone. Not working on the projects. Choose a partner and draw a sketch of one another, and then we shall all sing "Let's do the time warp again." You should be able to complete this today, but if not, we can continue it next time, or even do it again for you if you find it interesting. Yes, indeed. Am I adding too much camp into this performance?
I would say not enough camp.
Remember to pay attention. The lighting and shadow are, and give it your best.
I'm too busy thinking of Harry Enfield right now, of how camp he is, when he does not too camp. Oh no! Pairing up, I feel pretty awkward about it. Hardly knowing anyone here. I wish someone would ask me to be their partner.
Go ask Rin. That's what the whole scene is building up to. That's so obvious.
People stand up and move their chairs closer together, but nobody comes to me. Pretty soon everyone else has paired up. Friends team up with each other, but I'm left alone. Well...
How could this happen to me? Oh wait, there's Rin.
There is Rin. She's sitting in the furthest corner of the classroom, still staring out the window, and seemingly uninterested in taking part in the exercise. Since she's the only other one without a partner, I walk to her seat. I can't see her face because her hair is covering most of it, and she's looking away from me. Rin?
Oh, you startled me.
I call out to her. No response. Hey, wanna partner up? You're the only one I know here. She seems to have finally acknowledged my presence, head turning like a robot as if she looks to see who is addressing her. Rin doesn't answer, and I don't want to repeat the question either. I'm sure she heard it the first time. And there's Rin's face, looking like... say... draw me like one of your... cloud girls.
Yes, with the perfect deadpan, which makes it hilarious.
Why doesn't she say anything? It can't be such an awful fate to be paired up with me, can it?
Yeah.
She doesn't look at my face and instead stares directly at my chest and stomach.
Eyes are up here, lady.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Why not? Are you trying to steal my job?
No, I did it by accident, sorry. Okay, good, great. I'll get the stuff for us.
But that went well.
Looking at the equipment Nomiya has prepared for today's meeting confuses me. Instead of graphite or pencils, we apparently are supposed to do it ink sketches? I've never done anything like that before. That's a bit high level for an artist. The teacher, however, seems confident in my abilities to adapt to his medium.
Okay, if you want to completely waste perfectly good ink with unprofessionals, that's your problem. Simple.
Are you the meerkat from the adverts?
First you do the
Outlines.
The outlines in ink. You let them dry, and then shade with the diluted ink. This is something or the other.
India ink. Ink.
This is called India ink. It works like water
Colors.
colors. Did I ever mention that the lines are blurry through Skype? I think I did a couple of times already.
Yes, he did.
If you're uncomfortable with it, use a pen instead or a brush for the outlines. You can use my brush whenever you want. Sorry.
Got it. I'm just not gonna touch your brush. I pick up paper, water cups, one pen for me, one brush for Rin, and ink for the both of us, then return to Rin. Grabbing a vacated chair from nearby, I seat myself directly opposite her.
Do you want to build a snowman? Do you want me to do it with my foot or my mouth?
That could be easy construed wrongly. What did you say?
That sounded pretty wrong, actually, yes. Especially if I said it in song form.
What did you say? She tilts her head. Her brow is forming questioning arcs as if she doesn't understand that I didn't understand the question.
I don't mind drawing either way, but you look better if I do it with my foot, though.
With your foot then, if it's all the same to you.
I'd love to see you use your mouth. I mean, I'd love to see you use your foot. I
want to see you use it with your ear. But anyway. Nodding in answer, Rin gets up from her seat and kicks off her sandals. Oh, fancy. In two fluid motions, she picks up the paper sheet and drops it on the floor, then snatches the brush between her toes before sitting on the floor in a weird half-cross-legged position. Although I've seen her do everything with her feet already, from eating to painting, this display of dexterity is so prodigious that I just stare at her, stunned. Rin contemplates her blank paper intently. The sharp tip of her brush hovers over the paper in anticipation. Yes, paper. Soon the ink and you will be one. When she raises her head to see if I'm ready, I quickly turn my face away.
I'll go first. Make a pose.
Okay.
I want you to stay still like a rock, in the position of a rock, sitting atop another rock with rocks around it. Can you do that? Okay. Stay still.
Or if that's too hard for you, you could always position your left foot upon your right shoulder. Then you can just take the other foot, shove it in your mouth, and then move your head down to your stomach, and then that'll be a perfect position then.
This scene is quickly turning into a scene from La Belle Noiseuse by Jacques Rivette. And that is your artsy fartsy, art housey, film d'auteur reference quota for this episode.
What kind of pose?
It doesn't matter what you think.
It doesn't matter what pose you take.
Oh no, you have to say with deadpan. It doesn't matter what pose you take. That's the point. You have to make the sketch of the impression you get, not the sight beforehand.
Okay. I ended up just sitting in my chair, my hands hanging limply between my knees. I look at her, and she looks at me for a moment before beginning. She's probably thinking right now, really? That's the pose you're going with? Alright then, your funeral. Rin stares. Rin's stare is piercing but impressive, as if she were trying to absorb a part of me into her own self. I feel like I'm physically shrinking under the pressure of her gaze. I get the feeling that for the first time since we met, Rin is actually looking at me, instead of in my general direction.
General direction leaning towards the crotch area.
Well, it won't surprise me with Rin. She sketches with confident, bold sweeps of the delicate brush, not caring about the potentially destructive consequences of an accidentally misplaced stroke.
Oh, I'm having a stroke. Oh, dead.
After she's happy with the outline, she stands up to pose for me, stretching her back and legs. This time she doesn't look at me. Instead, Rin lets her gaze wander around the room. I'm relieved. It's easier to stare at someone when they aren't staring back at you. Even so, I find it hard to get the sketch going.
I have the slight sensation you would lose in a staring contest with Rin.
Yeah, I think so too. I'm not especially artistically talented, so I'm scared that my portrait will turn into something disfigured, especially when compared to my partner's skill. I don't want to embarrass myself too badly on the first try. Rin is not helping the process either. She doesn't stand still for even 10 seconds, tilting her head from side to side to judge her drawing, biting at her lower lip, looking unsatisfied and constantly shuffling around like she was on hot coals. I finally managed to make some headway on my sketch, and with my outlines done, we both start inking in the shadow and the light. Oh, the stalker man's here. Nomiya passes by and remarks on the beginnings of our sketches.
Very good. Standing figure is easier for a beginner to get a grasp of. I'll say.
But I didn't choose the pose.
Why is it that everything he says sounds like an innuendo for something? Just it's not just my voice. It's just
the dialogue. It's the dialogue for him. I look at him and then at Rin in confusion, but he's already moving on to the next pair, and Rin seems unresponsive. Just like when she was painting the mural, Rin has become so engrossed with her work that it seems like she has shut me, the classroom and the entire world itself, out from her own little sphere of existence. Every now and then she leans backwards, seemingly to get some perspective. Sometimes she bends forward, leaning down until her nose almost touches the paper. This rocking back and forth looks silly. It must be amusing though. Suddenly, Rin proves she hasn't completely drifted off into a world of her own and speaks.
Are you having fun already? Oh, tons.
If you're not...
This reminds me of my art classrooms when I went to high school. They were a nightmare.
If you're not having fun, then get out. She doesn't raise her eyes from the drawing, which is a good thing. The breaking of the silence sends a jolt of surprise through me, as if I've been electrocuted. I don't know yet. It's hard to say. I can't hear how she replies to my answer because it seems she is suddenly having a private, whispered conversation with her sketch. I think she might be practicing her flirtatious lines on the drawing. Yo, sweet nothings.
Do you have a rock in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
Would you like to take my brush into your hands?
Would you like to build a snowman? Oh wait, it's summer. Never mind.
I don't understand how she can draw so well.
Let it go. Cold never bothered me anyway.
I don't understand how she can draw so well when she has the attention span of a butterfly. As it seems she lost her interest, I go back to work on my drawing as well.
But people like butterfly vomit.
I try to add texture to Rin's hair, to somehow grasp the way the golden afternoon sun lights her bright red tussle aflame, and transfer it to my paper in shades of black and grey.
Sorry. Are you drawing a portrait of Rin, or are you drawing some fan art of Rapidash? Because that's what it sounds like.
Somehow this
She is not a Pokemon, you know.
Somehow, this pen and the ball of ink seem like such a lousy, inadequate tool for the task. Minutes pass.
Oh, whoa, Dabar, cut down the ham on this line, please.
No, all the ham must be needed on this line.
If you put more ham to it, I'm going to have a ham sandwich with this dialogue.
Minutes pass, but the sketch doesn't magically look any more like Rin than it did before. Her voice wakes me up from my despair.
I'll deliver hell to your doorstep. What about now?
Excuse me?
Are you having fun already? Is this one of those "are we there yet? No" kind of scenarios?
Are we having fun yet? No. Are we having fun yet? No. Are you having fun yet? No. Are we having fun yet? No.
Oh wait, now we do.
Why do you keep asking that?
Because it's a club, right? Clubs are meant to be fun. You're thinking of another kind of club. You join to have fun. Are you having fun?
Oh no! I'd rather join the fight club.
I'm enjoying whatever Emmy's club is. At least at least killing is fun, apparently. Everybody loves to do it.
Actually, I don't think I want to be a part of Emmy's club because I might be worried that she might make me into a victim. Is it important that I'm having fun?
Yes.
Come on, Hisao, get with the flow. Okay, I'm having fun.
Oh, you sound so sincere. Good.
I wonder if I just said that just to please her, or if I really meant it. I can't really decide which it was. I don't hate this, though I can honestly say it that much. It's good enough for now.
Curtains?
As the allotted time to finish the studies quickly ticks away, I desperately try to improve my awful sketch, but it doesn't seem to get any better. I want to start again from scratch, but what would be the point? There's no time for that either.
Okay, everyone, that's it for today. Please turn in the drawings on my desk, and I'll see you all next Monday.
I glance at my...
It's actually not that bad.
Yeah, I've seen worse, actually. I've seen worse fan art on DA. I glance at my portrait. It doesn't exactly look like Rin. I guess you could say portrays her, but that might be a bit generous.
I think that is I consider that an expressionist reinterpretation of Rin. It's I'd say it's post-impressionist. Yes.
Yeah, well, I'll just go with you because you're
Actually, no. I think this is yet another example of a Fauviste painting, the French expressionist movement. It's actually very similar to the style of some of the painters there. Not a Matisse, but neither a Matisse nor that guy who used to paint sad clowns. But somewhere along those lines, yes.
Well, yeah. I'm only taking your word for it because you're more learned in those areas than I am. I just say something looks good or bad and what needs improving. Simple.
Well, not really all that learned, just things that I remember from passing studies.
The nose and jaw look hideous, and the shading is terrible. Granted, it's my first attempt at drawing with ink, but it's still pretty bad.
Devar, stop murdering your microphone, please.
I don't know why I'm murdering the microphone lately.
It's funny. Sometimes that should become a counter. Okay, now I'm hoping a holler might pop out of nowhere in this dialogue. That would be cool. That's not bad. That's worse.
She sneaked up behind me while I was lost in thought. Damn it! I was hoping I could smuggle the portrait to the teacher without you seeing it.
Why?
Not...
Oh, look! Look! She looks genuinely flabbergasted by that.
I don't know. I'm not really happy with it. I wish I could draw better.
You just need some practice. Could you take my drawing to the teacher, though? Please? Yes, that's what I meant to say.
There's the magic word, folks. If you want to draw, practice. Curious myself about how the sketch turned out, I peek at the picture from the way Rin was drawing. It looked like she was really into it.
Well, she's a she's a professional mangaka, I see.
It's excellent. Somehow the seemingly arbitrary strokes come together to form an image of my face, from the shape of my chin to the messy hair to the somewhat gloomy expression.
Hisao is an art critic.
Her sketch blows my mind.
Well, it doesn't really blows my mind, but there is a choice here, so I don't know.
We could either be wishful thinkers, or we could be like, "You're amazing."
That's a tough decision, actually, because I wouldn't know how Rain would react to that.
Yeah.
Hey, let's save the game. Let's save the game. Yes, you never know.
Let's save a new file. Alright, did I save that? Yes, it saved it. Studies in grayscale.
Alright, so...
Okay, return to the game.
We have to make a choice. This is probably the first difficult choice we faced so far. Let's go with this. Go with the second. Yes.
I was gonna cover my eyes and then just choose whatever. Wow, I wish I was that good. I kind of embarrassed myself.
Wouldn't you have to be me to be as good as me? I don't think you'd want to be me.
No, I guess not. Maybe just some sort of approximation then. I take a closer look at her work. It's still glistening with slowly drying ink. You know, I look kind of grim here.
You do look kind of grim. I mean, I agree. But it is also true otherwise too. Like this, you, not the you I made. She's trying to tell you you should lighten up, Hisao.
I do?
I think so, at least.
Her simple statement makes me suddenly feel incredibly self-conscious. I feel like I need a mirror right now to confirm or debunk Rin. It's a nasty feeling. Maybe it's just her. I hope it's just her, and that I don't look like that sketch to everyone.
You're the king of grimacing.
It's a good sketch, but somehow I get get a really oppressive feeling from it. I see. Anyway, it looks really good. You really are amazing.
So that choice was completely pointless. Thank you for that.
Thank you, game, for making me worry.
Thanks. I'm glad I could draw you. You are an interesting person. we are getting closer.
Closer to making her our whatever first base is. You're an interesting person too, but that didn't help me much. My deprecation has no limits today.
My Skype is blurred over my side, but even I could tell that's deprecation.
Has no limits today, but Rin ignores it all. I knew that I could never compare, but to see the difference with my own eyes is quite humbling.
See, I try to make you look like you. Think a lot, since you did a lot of thinking. Aww. And yeah, I might have overdone the fed up with life expression. Oh no! Why are you doing this to me, game? Why are you serving me these references on a silver platter? Just why? Hisao is fed up with this world. Yes. But
Cynics.
But cynics are like that, right? Remember this conversation we had about cynicism last time?
Yes, I remember it too. I want to retort something snappy, but Nomiya gives me no time to think, ushering us to the door.
Shoo, boy! I have to take all these pictures and use them for private reasons. Hurry up, you two!
While we've been chatting, the rest of the club have taken their leave. I quickly pick up our drawings and take them to the teacher's desk before hurrying after Rin, who has already left the classroom. She is not in the hallway to my surprise. I wonder where she managed to run off to in just a few seconds.
Does it look like the Fulvis painting is slowly turning up a smile? That's kind of creepy. It kind of looks like it.
I'll have to keep an eye on that.
The more I see it, the more it seems like it's slowly turning up a smile, which is not creepy at all.
And it's definitely not a metaphor about Hisao's feelings on life.
If that's the case, if there is really such a Easter egg in this game, then it's even a much better of a game than I thought it was.
I wonder where she managed to run off to in a few seconds. Would have been nice to talk more. Well, not that I have much to say, except maybe get back to her for calling me a cynic. It's surprisingly late.
Curse you! Curse you! How dare you call me a cynic? No, you're just like every other woman in the world. Thank you for proving your point, Hisao.
It's surprisingly late. I already got used to school ending at the same time every day, so I can feel the extra hours in my head and my gut. My growling stomach reminds me that I'm absolutely ravenous. I'm so hungry that I dare to try anything the cafeteria staff had deemed edible.
No, Hisao, don't do that. Look, eat the Fulvis painting. It's more healthy.
Yes, it has more of your 5 a day. Even when I see today's delicacy, fried mystery lumps.
Mystery? Oh boy.
My steely resolve doesn't fade. I stuff the dinner down without tasting it all, which is probably for the best. I don't have much homework to do, but what little I have won't get done by itself, so I stroll towards the dormitories.
Hisao, hang on. Tomorrow will be Taco Tuesday.
I'm preparing for the post-homework lull. I knock on Kenji's door.
Oh boy.
Why are we still making this guy our, best friend? We do not need this in the checklist, Hisao. He responds from the other side, although I can't make out what he said. I try the door, but it's locked. After several seconds, the lock clicks open and he opens the door. Hi. Hey, could I borrow a book? The library was already closed after I got away from the club meeting.
A book? How dare you!
He is squinting even more than usual, and his eyebrows are twitching nervously.
Club? That is dangerous, man. Indoctrination, groupthink, brainwashing, you name it.
Why are you borderline Jamaican almost?
Really?
It's like you were inching.
I was trying to sound like Invader Zim.
It's just you sound like you almost got there, but then you like pulled it away.
That's dangerous, man. Indoctrination. High school clubs are the seeds of conspiracy, man. You know how many secrets you've got. I can't do this.
Yes.
Secret societies have grown from high school clubs. It's a conspiracy, man. Watch your back and not get too deep in. You might rot. You might not come back. Ooh.
Yes, you might rot.
You might rot. Come back.
Okay, Kenji. So how about that book?
Don't you owe me money? Now that I think about it.
For the and pizza. Though then again, you won't give any pizza. But then again, I got a strange feeling. Okay, I'm seeing it now. Kenji is not gonna have any books because he believes books are the work of the big conspiracy of the world trying to fill people with knowledge to destroy themselves.
Wow, that makes so much sense. I should stop reading right now. Oh no, we've been reading this whole thing. Ah! Yeah, sure, but return them and don't spoil any of my books. No drinks, no food stains, no bodily fluids, capiche? Bodily fluids?
I think you mean spit.
I hope so.
Sure, thanks.
Whip.
Instead of letting me in, he retreats from the door, closing it again. After a few seconds, he returns with a stack of 3 thick books and hands them over to me. Opening the topmost one, a familiar emblem stamped on the copyright page greets me. Your books. These are from the library.
Oh, Kenji. They are now mine!
You stole these?
You should have a thunder cracking in the distance as he said, mine! What are you talking about, man? I've been liberating this from the oppressive feminist movement that controls the library. Do you mean the librarian? Do you mean that librarian?
I'm starting.
The socially crippled librarian?
I think I gave Kenji too much credit and made myself look like the crazy one of the two of us thinking that whole theory about books.
This is even better.
Please say oppressive feminist movement doesn't mean the poor librarian girl, Yuko. She couldn't even oppress a wet towel. Kenji turns away, mumbling something I can't make out, and closes the door behind him.
Well, at least that was a short conversation.
I think we just made him mad. Before going to my own room, I enter the bathroom while washing my hands. My eyes catch my reflection from the mirror above the sink. Oh. I try to look for the grimness Rin saw in me, but it's just the usual me inside the mirror that stares back. I attempt to tell myself that this is what I've always looked like, but I realize I don't remember what I looked like half a year ago. Wow.
And the day continues.
The day goes on, day goes on, days goes on, day goes on.
Okay, I'd say this is a good moment to stop.
Yes. Okay, let's save here.
Well then, thank you for joining us, everybody, for this session of gaming with us.
Yes.
To the playing of Katawa Shoujo, visual noveling,
yes,
and whatnot.
Yes, the Team Yume Mad Plays thing, whatever this is.
This was supposed to be just Team Yume Plays, because we're supposed to be 3 people of the team. If it's just the 2 of us, then it's Mad Play or fellow Bravers in your case. But yeah, other members of the team might pop out in future episodes, so it's just going to be Team Yume Plays in general.
Ah.
That's how it works, basically. That's the logic behind the naming here.
Of course. Anyway, best to get going, so...
Alright, so let's see what happens next time, and maybe will Hisao learn to lighten up and rediscover and do as Shawn Michaels did, and as in rediscover his lost smile? Wrestling references. Anyway. See you next time, children.
Yes. See you guys next time. I'll be taking my leave.
You can run, but you cannot hide, my boy.